Welcome back to my channel, The Classic Manny. It's your boy Manny. It has been a while since I've last posted and filmed for this channel. Reasons being is that I've started second year and I had to use this 2-week break to get myself back together, get myself familiar with the course again. You know, having a 4-month break off uni is just long. Due to the workload and the importance of second year, I've had to change my upload scheduling for this channel. I didn't make it official during the summer holidays, but I just stick to it. I uploaded once a week, but as I've said, due to the workload, I will have to change it to once every 2 weeks. But I will upload surprise videos here and there, just so you don't forget about Manny. But yeah, so that's the only update. So as you can tell from the title, the topic for today's video is jealousy. So I want to start off by reading the definition of jealousy. The first one's from dictionary.com and it says a resentment against a rival, a person enjoying success or advantage, etc. And the second definition is from merriam-webster.com and it says an unhappy or angry feeling of wanting to have what someone already has. Society has made jealousy a norm, which I do not agree with. People really underestimate the power of jealousy and how ungodly it really is. Like, jealousy is something that can lead to people making the wrong choices in their life. There are so many stories that I've read and watched recently that has really shown that jealousy is just a disgusting trait to have. Jealousy is something that will distract you from achieving your goals and will only drag you down. As those two definitions said, jealousy is when you're focusing on someone else's success, focusing on their progress and feeling envious about it, which means that you are losing focus. You're not focusing on you. People get envious and jealous over the pettiest and the dumbest of things. Seeing couples happy on social media. You guys don't know how many times I've seen people come for Nikki and Terrell just because of how they showcase their love on social media. You guys are getting mad over pictures and videos. Are you alright? Is it too alright? Seriously, I just don't get it. I really don't get it, because you are acting as if you can't have what they have. You are too busy focusing on what someone else has to the point that you don't, like, why are you mad? Things that you're mad over, you can change it. If you're mad because they are in love with each other, you can find someone that will love you just as much or even more. People get mad over seeing someone wear designer clothes. It's not that deep. Seriously. For me, the reason why I'm so content with what I have, the reason why I feel like I don't have that jealousy spirit is because, number one, I have grown as an individual. I am 20 years old now. I don't have the energy or the time to be focusing on someone else's progress. If I see someone that's doing what I love, if I see someone that has something that I want, I see that as inspiration and motivation. I'm like, oh, if person A can have this or do this, I can do it too. I've said this so many times in my videos. I've said it, when did I say? I said this in a video. I've said this in my Dinner of Negativity video. What someone has, you can have too, if you just put your mind to it, if you work hard. Another reason why I feel like I don't have that spirit in me is because of how I was raised. I was raised to be content with what I have. My mom and I, we've struggled to get to where we are today. So for me, the reason why I'm so content is because I look back at where we were then and look at where I am now, and I just thank God. I just thank God for how far He has brought me, how far He has brought my mom, how far He has brought my family. When it comes to clothes, I love my Boohoo. I love my ASOS. Yes, there are some designer clothes out there that are amazing. Like, you guys know how much I love Kanye. I love his Yeezy collection or some of his items from his collection. But I know that where I am right now in my life, I can't be splashing money here and I can't be splashing money on Yeezys as if I'm balling. Nothing comes easy in life. Please, people seem to think that things are just given to people. People have to work hard. No matter how easy or how hard they have to work to get to where they are, they start to work. For me, I've seen YouTubers start from nothing and become big, and that for me is inspiration in itself. I think people are so used to seeing negativity that they can't handle seeing positivity on social media. People are so used to seeing people calling each other, drag each other down on social media. You focusing on someone else's grass will not make the grass any greener. The only way you can make a grass greener is by you just focusing on it and focusing on it alone. You don't know how someone had to work to get to where they are today. You don't know the struggle they've had to face. You don't know the times that they've had to work to get the money that they have to buy these designers, to go on holiday. The amount of heartbreak someone's had to go through to find that perfect person. I am a huge Terrell and Nikita supporter. I've watched the videos, I've seen how far both of them have come as individuals and as a couple. Terrell, he had his lifestyle back in the day, but he has gone out of it. He has made himself a better person. He's using his platform to inspire people and to get them out of that lifestyle. Nikki has gone through her heartbreaks. She has gone through so much to get to where she is today. I was watching her birthday vlog and the testimonies that people had about her was just it was touching. Because you can tell she's gone through so much to get to where she's today. But people are just so mad over pictures, over videos. Get yourself together. It is not that deep. You do not know, as I've said, you don't know how hard someone's had to work to get to where they are. Jealousy can affect a lot of things. Your relationships, your friendships, you as a person, especially in terms of your growth. The story that made me want to record this video was a 19-year-old mother of one who was killed by her baby daddy's ex. That story made me shiver. I could not believe how jealousy can make someone make such a dumb decision. So as I was reading the story, I found out that the ex was planning the death of this girl for a year on Twitter. I was like, what? This story made me realize that we need to really think about the implications of what you do. This girl did not think about the poor child that was involved in this story. So when I was reading the story, I was like, so when this girl was planning all this stuff, did she really think that her ex will go back to her? Like what did she think that she was going to gain from this? That the ex is going to go back to her, that he will leave his baby, his child on the side and go back to her? Because I just still can't believe the story to this day. Her birthday was the day after she was killed. How can one person be so heartless? So the ways in which you can break free and remove this spirit of jealousy is by building your self-confidence. Once you know who you are, I don't really think what someone else is doing in their life would affect you. A lot of this jealousy stems from the lack of self-confidence. As I said, you need to look at where you were back then, where you are now, and where you can be in the future. If you feel like you've gotten worse than where you were back then, what can you do now that can change your future? If you've realized that you've come a long way, again, what can you do to make yourself even better? Another way in which you can eliminate the spirit of jealousy is by knowing that everyone's journey is different. Just because one person has gone this direction doesn't mean you should go and follow them. Stay in your own lane. Focus on you. The reason why I chose that motto, do you and be unapologetic, was because I wanted to remind myself and remind my followers that there's no other better version out there of you than you. Another reason is because everyone's journey is different. The only way you can be successful is by focusing on you through it all. If you're too busy focusing on Gemma or focusing on Alan, how are you going to get to the top? By the time that you realize that you've wasted so much time focusing on other people's business, they'll go even further and you'll just be lower. So that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You can keep up with me on my social media, The Classic Manny, on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, my Facebook page. Don't forget to always do you and be unapologetic.